This is Alyssa Giles. She might look like your average cute suburban blonde at a glance, but secretly she is the mother of an alien baby. This is Starshine Giles. She is the aforementioned alien baby. She's now a child. She's very scientific minded, but she's also unfortunately evil. And this natural inclination towards sadism, combined with the fact that she is an alien that Alyssa accidentally got pregnant with, made her realize that maybe she should form an alien abduction cult. Alyssa has become convinced that she was chosen to herald a new era of human advancement, which means that she should start a cult and have everyone worship her alien child, which is perfectly normal if you are batshit crazy. Alyssa was originally working as a nail technician, and she made a bunch of nail technician friends, and she decided to quit her job as a nail tech when she decided to start an alien cult, and she invited all of her nail tech friends to join a cult called the Spawn Points. And now her cult is on the way, and they are all here in their nice white outfits. They need to be white because Alyssa believes that all of them will be impregnated with the next generation of alien human hybrids who will inherit the earth, of course. And so the club activities, they like to meditate, they like to use the telescope, they like to use science objects, clean, and moonbathe. She has a nice viewing platform up here where the cult is invited to come try to watch the alien overlords in the sky. And so basically her goal is to invite her cult over every single night, invite them to use the science objects in her yard, and wait until they all get pregnant. When they do get pregnant, they get the grand honor of moving into her home so that she can make sure that the alien children are raised properly. But of course, it's her child, Starshine, who will be the ultimate leader of the cult. Elisa is only leading it until Starshine is old enough to inherit it, of course. And it looks like we have someone else out stargazing. I'm sure our satellite dish is just letting the aliens know that we're over here and ready. The grand cult leader needs to go to the bathroom right now. You go take care of that, Alyssa. And one of our cult members is having a personal emergency and has to leave. And I told her to come in and use the bathroom, but for some reason she's outside dancing instead. That is not going to help your bladder problem. She is a cult leader, but she's really not good at it. But she'll get there. And here's another spawn point coming up the stairs. Go outside and stargaze. Starshine had a nightmare. How sad. It's okay, Starshine. Soon you'll grow up and be a grand alien overlord. But like I said, she's unfortunately mean. Why don't you go find a spawn point to bully? For some reason, the entire cult really has to go to the bathroom. I don't understand what is going on. Everyone has to go to the bathroom. What is happening? You guys are gonna have a traffic jam. Oh, I see. Alyssa activated a bladder epidemic. That's very rude, Alyssa. We're already past 4 a.m., which I think is the window for alien abductions. So she's just gonna feed her cult. And what is the cult doing right now? I don't know where they went. Did they all go home somehow? Well, work's in 5 hours, Alyssa. So you might as well go to bed, get a little bit of sleep. She's just gonna have her cult work on some logic skills during the day while she sleeps, because the higher their logic, the more likely they get abducted by aliens, right? So it's broad daylight. One other thing that should be known about Alyssa is that she did not make a lot of money as a nail tech, and so she started working as a sugar baby, and she amassed a small, modest fortune while doing that, and she bought a bunch of scientific objects and a mansion for her cult, but she actually doesn't know much about science, and so she's at the very start of her science career. So she's starting off her science career by gossiping. That is not a good sign. Alyssa, you need to get your act together. Do something sciencey. Learn something. And Alyssa arrived home 3 hours before alien time, and so she's going to take a nap. And let's check in with Starshine, our future alien overlord. She is having no fun. She's very angsty. The cult is not being very efficient tonight. 3 of our cultists have fallen asleep on the floor. This is normal. It looks like our cult is starting to recover, except now they're having bladder failure. Oh, he just peed on those 2 women. That is not okay. And for some reason, Alyssa Alyssa is terrified. She is having an infinite nightmare, and she's decided to meditate outside. You do you, Alyssa. Now, Alyssa is using the satellite dish to contact aliens. And apparently using the satellite dish made a bunch of purple aliens come inside the house. And the alien instantly went to Starshine's room and is just sitting there. Alyssa just zones in, and she's now telling her, hey, I started a cult for your people. And the alien's looking at her phone. Even aliens look at their phones. This is wild. And for some reason, it's an unpleasant conversation, and they're very angry. Meanwhile, Starshine is next to an unconscious alien, and she's going to be very rude to her own people. Look how sassy he is. It's like, he's just, you don't talk to me that way. But he's just gonna sit next to her anyway. Oh, there's a third alien. And she's just gonna use Starshine's laptop. There's just two aliens flirting with each other wildly. These aliens invaded Alyssa's home so that they could flirt. And Starshine is just mocking both of them. She is just not having it. She's gonna shout some forbidden words. And with this guy, she is going to shove him. Oh yeah, you showed him, Starshine. He's running scared. Just jeer at him a little. Now she's gonna order him to clean. I'm sure that'll work well. And did that actually work? Apparently he is. He came all the way to Earth and was yelled at by a child alien, and now he's going to clean her home. Maybe she really is the Messiah alien. He's very good at washing dishes for an alien, but he only washed one dish, and now he's going away. He left all those green smoking things on the counter, but that's alright. And a meteor is heading towards Alyssa. She needs to get inside right away. Hurry up, get inside. And she's teleporting inside with her meditation skill. No, she's not. She's right back outside. Oh. Alyssa is now being killed by a meteor. That is not good. Well, this was the fastest ending to a cult ever. I did not see this coming. And look what all these aliens are so sad. They came here to answer the call of the cultist, and instead she died in front of them. Starshine, you need to get over here. Starshine's like, what? What is going on? What's the big deal? And she's going to try to demand that her mother is spared because she's very confident. Grim Reaper is like, really? And he just waved away her request, and Alyssa is dead. This is so sad. Everyone is crying. Their cult leader died right in front of them by meteorite, and all of these nice aliens came to visit, and this is what they had to see. And one of the aliens, Liana, took pity upon Starshine and decided to stay here with her. And she will now raise Starshine as the next cult leader. So Starshine is confronting the Grim Reaper, and all these aliens are just weeping over Alyssa. I feel like this is going to really fast-track Starshine into being a supervillain. Starshine just looks so sad, but she's also very tired. But her mother was just crushed with a meteor, and the Grim Reaper is just sitting there. And Starshine is like, you know what, I'm going to bed. Poor noble Liana comes to Earth, witnesses a cult leader die, decides to stay behind and raise the child. That is noble. That is kind. But she's very sad. Maybe we can make her happy by sprucing up her outfit a little bit. Oh, look what a great variety of outfits she has, said no one ever. I think it's only right that her aspiration changed from being a botanist to leader of the pack, because now she has to lead the cult in Alyssa's stead. And she's also lovey-dovey, squeamish, and practical. Those are kind of iffy traits for a cult leader, but we'll go with it. Let's get rid of this leg hair to start off. And this outfit is just not it. Let's give you a little bit of hair. You can have some festive hair. Oh, I like those colors. That looks very flattering. Now let's get you an outfit that isn't ghastly. I'm sorry to say that these alien outfits are genuinely hideous. I really think she's gonna be very colorful. These colors look great on her. Let's get you some shoes. I don't know what you're wearing. Maybe a little bit of jewelry. I think this looks much cuter, much better than what she used to look like. She's just sadly standing out here looking at Alyssa's urn. How bleak. The spawn points died with Alyssa, and Liana doesn't know anyone. I wonder what happens if you just invite a bunch of strangers that you don't know to your club. Liana's going to run this cult a little bit differently. She's going to add Starshine. And she's going to invite a bunch of people that she hopes are influential to just come over to the cult. The club name will be the Spawn Points 2.0, and there are no requirements because she's very desperate. And the club activities will be, they will play chess, that seems safe. They will do rocket science. They will meditate in Alyssa's honor. They will use the telescope, also in Alyssa's honor, but they will hopefully avoid meteors. And they will use science objects. And the banned activities are working out is banned because Liana is a big girl and she doesn't like seeing people work out. It stresses her out. I understand Liana. She also does not like seeing people debate. It's very stressful. It's a very uniquely human thing and she just doesn't get it. She does not like fishing because she believes that fish are people too, and so that is a banned club activity. Looking for frogs is also banned because they are also people. And scaring people is also banned because she gets very scared easily. It looks like it actually let me create a cult with people that she's never met before. Well, we might as well find a nice place to put Alyssa. She can be on this coffee table so that everyone can sit around it and look at it and be sad. Assuming Starshine survives into adulthood, maybe she can bring her mother back. She'll become a mad scientist and figure out how to bring her mother back from the dead. That's a noble goal, even if she is a little supervillain in the making. And Liana, I don't know if you know how to cook, but you really need to cook. Oh, you don't know how to cook anything. Let's just start with something simple. And this is so sad. Liana's want is to chat with Alyssa. Well, I have some bad news for you, Liana. Just grab yourself a serving. Watch all those humans run past in the rain. Life could be worse, you know. It was very kind of you to volunteer to help Starshine. She's just so sad. Starshine is making sad noises in her sleep. Now it's storming. Oh good, the TV broke because it started to rain. And why is there random trash out here? What is going on? Starshine was actually able to join the original spawn points. That's good. So now there's 2 spawn points. And for some reason, Liana has a very bad relationship with the Bigfoot Steffi. Poor Starshine is so sad. Discuss the sad mood. And Liana is going to console Starshine because she is quite unintentionally now her caretaker. And Liana is very scared of thunderstorms apparently. And Starshine's letting herself be put to bed. And she's in the room with the Steffi that she hates. Liana's tucking her in. It's very sweet. And Liana is renaming the stuffed animal she hates into Stupid Face. So now Starshine is back in bed. Let's see, what kind of skills do you have, Liana? The answer is none. Let's go work on our logic skill a little bit. I feel like an alien cult leader needs to have a little bit of logic. And maybe Starshine should just work on her aspiration. She's not very optimistic about the pregnancy cult working out. Morale has to be really bad after Alyssa's incident, so she wants to clog the drains of 3 different homes. How can she get invited to different homes? And can I really just visit a random house? I never do this, so I didn't know. She can bully this person because she needs to be disliked by 2 Sims as well. And she's just been standing here insulting this guy, but they still have good compatibility somehow. It's 1 hour away from alien time already. And she was actually able to go inside their house. Now she just needs to clog a drain. So where is something to clog? I do not see a way to clog the drain at any of these homes, so just go home. Alright, it's time to start a gathering. Let's start gatherings of both the spawn points and the spawn points 2.0, because you can never have too many cult gatherings. And Liana is very tired. Starshine is just very sad. There are a lot of happy cultists milling around in this lot. Lots of people stargazing, and there's people doing scientific experiments and using the logic tables, also known as chess tables. And Liana, just go cook some food. That'll make you feel better. And Liana has started a house fire. This is just not going well for you, Liana. All the cultists are coming in to stare and they're blocking the firefighters. Oh no, someone's on fire. Well, Liana is just developing one phobia after another. This is pretty much the worst night ever. Liana's needs are all in the red and she just can't get a break. And all she wanted was some food. The cult is gradually leaving. Let's just go ahead and use some of our money on an oven that will probably not kill us. And Liana is doing a really bad job of taking care of her needs, so why don't you just go take a nap? You can sleep in Alyssa's bed because she's not going to be needing it anytime soon or ever. Darsha, why do you keep napping instead of actually sleeping in your bed? Sleep. One of the cult members came into Starshine's bedroom. Oh, now another cult member is in her bedroom. She's going to use the desk while the other one sits in the chair. No wonder she keeps waking up. This is just off-putting. And was a pizza delivered someplace? Is this the pizza delivery guy? Where did you put my food? He probably put it out in the rain someplace. Oh, here it is, on the back porch. Or is this meant to be the front porch of the build? I think I put my build in reverse. Is this the back? I thought this was the front entry. Oh well, it's the front entry now. Starshine is very uncomfortable because the cult will not let her sleep. I guess we have to banish the cult. End gathering. So both cults have been banished, they've both been sent home, and now we need to get our needs up desperately because they are both suffering. Ghost Alyssa Giles is inviting us to the flea market. Is this really going to be her in ghost form just casually inviting us to the flea market? Okay, we're going. And oh my god, she actually is here as a ghost. And the first thing that Liana is going to do is ask her about being dead. And you can see she has a nice meteor chunk inside of her. And Liana really needs to eat. Why don't you go get yourself some food and talk to your ghost friend while you eat? Liana, why are you not eating? How can you be so bad at taking care of your needs? Eat. Look at her stuffing her alien face. She's so cute. Get out of my face, Eliza Pancakes. Wait, she just... Oh, that's Moira Fires. Why did I think that was Eliza Pancakes? She's just happily stuffing her face and breathing fire, and her ghost friend is behind her, and so is Father Winter, and there's also a conspicuous werewolf walking around. Go discuss the weird atmospheric pressure with Father Winter. He'll like that. He's into weird stuff like that. She's gonna sneak in a casual flirt with Father Winter, and he is rejecting her because he is apparently alien phobic. That's very disappointing. I mean, he works with elves. I mean, I guess he works with elves. Maybe elves don't exist in The Sims. Maybe there's like Christmas gnomes or something. But regardless, you wouldn't think that he would be mean to an alien. I mean, what if she wants Christmas presents, Father Winter? Are you not going to give them to her because she's purple? He just distanced himself. She's going to tell him that he's funner than bubble wrap now. And he still doesn't like her, and he's mocking her. Christmas is canceled. Over here, we have Alyssa, who is just happy and dead. But she's just sitting here and chatting and living it up. I really wish that Sims reacted more to ghosts being around. Like, everyone's just so casual about it. Liana is going to tell her that she's staring at her heart, but I think that's really just the meteor chunk that killed her. But it does kind of look like a heart if you squint. And Alyssa is looking the other way. Now she's looking at her phone. How does a ghost have a phone? And Alyssa isn't into her either. Why does no one like Liana? This is so sad. She has so much to offer. Inexplicably, the conversation has turned flirty, so Liana is going to try again to flirt with her dead best friend. Every flirty interaction she tries is just rejected. Just go home. You don't need these people. Go away, Arav. We're not taking any cultist guests right now. Starshine looks so cute in her little festive winter outfit. What a cute future alien overlord. And just don't leave your plate out there. Clean it up. You might as well clean up the trash while you're out here, too. You don't have any minions around right now. Why don't you do... Oh, you are doing your homework. That's good. What a good little alien. Yeah, we've spent way too much time recovering from this unexpected death. We need to get our abduction cult going again. So why don't you call a cult meeting? So the cult should be coming over soon. And we are entering alien time. It is now 10 p.m. Hopefully we get people doing outdoor activities. I don't know why they spend so much time indoors. Starshine has wandered to a neighbor's home and is knocking on the door. Starshine is just out here insulting their yard and their home and just mocking them. She's just terrorizing the neighbors. She made Nina Caliente so angry that she kicked over her own trash can. Now that she has terrorized the neighbors, Starshine has completed all of her child delinquent aspiration except for clogging drains. And I'm not sure how she can clog drains. I haven't been successful in doing that. Because she pranked this toilet and it's spewing water, but it didn't count as clogging a drain. Let's try traveling to a community lot. This little alien is just rocking up on a bar and she's just gonna go try to ruin the toilets. All she can do is prank these too. Why can't she clog them? Maybe her mischief skill isn't high enough. Let's try to level it some more. She got to level 3 mischief, but there is still no option to clog the drain. Well, Google says she has to be level 5, so we will just keep harassing this poor person. Oh, but it is Monday. Her class is in 3 hours. Oh, well, I guess she has to clog drains later. Just go home. And just out of nowhere, we have dust all over the house. Where did this even come from? Alright, it is now alien time. It is time to start gatherings. We are going to try to contact aliens again with the satellite, and hopefully they will show up this time. Oh, look at these wholesome cult shenanigans. All is well. And are there any aliens to be seen? I don't see any. I don't think any aliens are going to show up, but it's the second time that we have called aliens and none have appeared. Maybe they heard what happened to Alyssa and they are banned from attending future summons from this household. Well, another day with no alien visits, so let's just get some sleep. And Liana is settling into her earthling life, and she's just reading about cooking, and she's just learning about very simple things. She's thinking very seriously about egg beaters. And Katrina Caliente came over to fix the big screen TV outside, even though Starshine had just been bullying her mercilessly. Father Winter is messaging Liana, threatening things, calling her a supervillain because she has a satellite dish that puts people to sleep. That's kind of mean. Starshine has snuck out of the house once more and gone to this greasy spoon place, and she is just harassing this poor old man because she's determined to raise her mischief level to 5 so that she can prank toilets and be the worst kid ever. Because she figures, you know, her mother was killed by a meteor. She lives with another alien who is kind of a drag because she tries to be nice, and she just wants to be a supervillain. And so she's really excited that she's on the verge of becoming a teen, and she really wants to complete more of her mischief aspiration. She's gonna be a terror when she's a teen, I can already tell. If she's this bad as a kid. Now we have reached mischief level 5. We can stop harassing this old man and find a toilet, which is a saying that you only hear in The Sims. I still don't see an option. Why is it not letting me harm these toilets? This is objectionable. She's off to bother the Calientes again, see if their toilets are bombable. It's the sink that has the clog drain option. Okay. I was harassing toilets this whole time, but she can't do it until she ages up, so I guess she might as well age up. Why don't you skip school for the day and go have a birthday instead? We are having a birthday party for Starshine, and it is now time for Starshine to age up. And even though I went through all of that with the intention to complete her aspiration, and the clogging drain said that she had to be an older sim, she has to pick a new aspiration and can't finish it, so that's fun. But at any rate, she is now going to be a public enemy, evil, cold-blooded teen, so I'm sure that'll go very well for her. And look at her, she's bald again. You need to get some fashion, girl. So the cult did not turn out the way that we planned, but we now have a supervillain teen sim, and I think that we will visit her at a later time. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for future adventures in Starshine's chaotic journey. Bye!